Okay, have a go at this rather tricky question 8. Okay, so for part A we've got to show something. Well, we're given that the area is 4 meters squared. So basically this total area is going to be 4. So we've got a quarter circle, so that's why that's pi x squared over 4 plus the two rectangles together equaling 4. So gather up your two rectangles, multiply through by 4 to get rid of this dividing by 4, we get this. Rearrange and making y this subject, we get what we needed to show. Now for part B, we need to show the perimeter is this. So basically perimeter all the way around. So think what we're saying again. We've got the perimeter of this quarter circle is going to be a quarter of 2 pi r, so 2 pi x divided by 4, plus all these various little y's and x's we go all the way around. So that gives us this. Gathering up our y's and x's, we get this. And the next step really is just to substitute in to eliminate y. So go back to what we had earlier on and actually just divide both terms through by 8x. So 16 over 8x is 2 over x, and this over 8x is minus pi x over 8. So this is what y equals. So substitute this in, replacing this y here. So we get 4 lots of this plus the 2x. Now multiplying out this bracket, that gets us these two terms in the middle. Then fortuitously this first and third terms cancel out, giving us what we had to show, which was this plus this. Now for part C, I think it gets a bit easier from now on. We've just got to differentiate p. So start off by taking the x to the top, so it becomes 8x to the minus 1. And differentiating, we get this. Now remember, at a maximum or a minimum, the differential equals 0, so this equals 0. So then just follow through the algebra and we get x being plus or minus 2, but as it's a length it must be 2. Now when x is 2, what is the perimeter? So substitute the 2 into this formula here. Substituting in 2 for this, we get the perimeter being 8. Now for part D, we've got to go and work out what y is, y being the width of the rectangle. So go back to this formula we had here where we had the perimeter in terms of x and y. Well, we now know the perimeter is 8 and x is 2. So substituting those in, we know everything else, so we can just rearrange and calculate that y is 21 centimeters to the nearest centimeter.